Hey everybody, how's it going? It's just me, Roberta. Today I kind of wanted to do a video because I've been having a few little personal kind of things going on, causing me to really look at my life and evaluate where I am. And I think sometimes that happens so that you can basically pick yourself up and help another person, which is what I like to do anyways. So I kind of wanted to talk about a few of those things that were going on. I've been having a lot of personal doubts with kind of how the law of attraction is working and whether or not I'm actually going to be getting what I need and what I want. And I think that just because I have so much faith in it, sometimes it is a little bit of a drawback too, because I put everything into it, and I truthfully feel it into existence really, really strongly. And sometimes I hold on to it too tight though, and I think that is something that a lot of people do. And I think that's where another part of the law of attraction comes into play, and that's when you start to reevaluate where you are and kind of reconvene back to square one. So how basically do you find your faith again? How do you bring yourself back when you have gotten lost and you're thinking so heavily on thoughts of the things that you want that you actually start to repel them out of your life? I think it comes down to finding your happiness within and kind of creating a block and a barrier for yourself to put trust into something else besides the law of attraction. I believe that has to do with a faith of higher power, and more than just, universal laws. For me, I have a lot of different beliefs, and I am a very spiritual person, even though usually when I'm walking around you don't see that part of me because I keep it quite private a lot of the times. The only time you'll ever see that really is on YouTube. Or if somebody gets into a serious conversation with me, I'm more than happy to break into a conversation about where my heart and where my spirit lies. So for me, I have a lot of beliefs with the earth and connections that way. But then I also have that other part of me, that faith that higher power, God or whatever you guys want to call it, but and I think that is the one thing that sometimes we forget about when we are focusing so strongly on the law of attraction. Spirit alone, spirit inside you, not just that figure that you look up to and you can kind of rely on to be there forever. I'm talking about spirit inside you. We don't turn to that, and we don't allow that to develop the way we're supposed to, and we let our minds kind of take control. And yeah, it's weird how it happens, but I think we all kind of go through those ups and downs, and I just want to remind you guys that that's okay to have that happen, and you're not alone. There's a lot of people that go through that, and when you feel super lost, you can be found. You're not going to be lost forever. So those struggles that you're facing right now, they're really going to create a strength within you. And when you refine your faith and you restore that within yourself and you close your eyes and you can feel who you are as a person completely, I mean, it's gonna make you really, really strong. You know, you're gonna look at the next thing that happens in your life and you're gonna be like, hey, I totally got through that the last time, so what makes this time any different? And being sure that there's a reason for you going through those things and going and making those mistakes even. I mean, everybody's gonna make mistakes. It's bound to happen. I'm sorry, we're human beings, and mistakes, they're inevitable. You can't get away from them. And, you know, it doesn't define you. That's not what defines you. What defines you is like that feeling inside you, that like whisper, and that, honestly, that emotion and that energy that's within you. So, you know, you're not going to be happy all the time. You're not going to be, you know, always riding high type deal. And if you are, you're probably missing out on some valuable lessons in life, because perfection doesn't exist. And sometimes our perception of the world kind of gets carried away, and we look at the world and we just think it's all, you know, butterflies and rainbows and leprechauns and pots of gold, but that's truthfully not how it is. The world is an interesting place, but we are all connected, and our perceptions are a little bit delusional sometimes, but just as long as you have faith in yourself and you take a moment to reconsider where you are and adjust the reins, fix your sail, so to speak, then everything's going to be okay. And kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I know this is probably a pretty long video, but I love you guys, and I'll keep doing these videos because I truthfully believe that people need to hear this right now. People need to refine their faiths and have something to look forward to and feel like they're connected and that they're not alone. And you guys aren't alone, I'll tell you that much. So follow your dreams. Don't be scared to make mistakes. Don't be scared to go through pain, to have doubts. You know, we all do that. But love this life, every minute of it. And instead of dwelling on that pain for a long time, give yourself like 5 minutes, because you're going to waste your life away, you know? Give yourself 5 minutes to be really upset and really think about what's happened, but then let it go and allow yourself to get strong again. You know, sit there in nature and look at the sky and feel the breeze and sunlight, and if it's not sunny, that's okay too. You know, just enjoy your breath even. This life is amazing. You being alive is a miracle, and miracles happen all the time. So you have to be open to that and allow those miracles to happen. And that means that you have to be really connected with yourself and know who you are as a person. And this may or may not, you know, relate for some people, but eventually you're going to come to a point where you're going to need to have faith in something stronger, and that's what I'm here for. You know, I want people to feel good. So anyways, that's my video for today. I'll make another one sometime soon, but yeah, just have a good rest of your day, and if it's the weekend, have a great weekend. If it's the week, have a good week. Yeah, talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.